Okay, in this video we're going to show you how to first quickly inspect the screen for pinholes and also tape it up. So here we've got a tag screen, but we'll tape it up the same way that we tape up every other screen. So first we're going to turn the light on for the light box, the little switch over there, and we'll place the screen on the light box. This is actually going to help us observe any small pinholes that'll create blemishes in the print. So if you look very closely here, you'll see the light shining through where the design is. That is what we call open mesh area. That's where all the ink will pass through. So you want to look for any of those types of areas around any of the image to see if we'll get any pinholes. We do see some here along the edge, which we'll end up taping up with our screen tape. But generally, it looks like this screen was coated, burned, and rinsed out pretty nicely. Okay. So now that we know that we have a few pinholes near the side, we're just going to make sure that when we tape this screen, we'll apply tape to that edge. So here we have a dispenser that's already loaded up with split tape. It's called split tape because you'll see the blue boxes here. The blue boxes aren't sticky. The white is the sticky part. And basically all you're going to do is that white part is going to be the part that actually adheres to the screen, and then the blue part is the part that presses up against the frame. That makes it really easy for us to remove the tape when we're done using the screen. So George is going to go ahead and tape along all the inside edges of the screen. So he's going to flip it down. And then he's going to apply that so that the white part sticks onto the screen, and then the blue part goes up against the frame. I'm going to change angles here a little bit while he tapes that again so you can see. So there you'll see the white tape. You'll see the white tape pressing onto the screen, and all the blue boxes are on the frame. And then he'll turn the screen one more time to get the fourth edge. Notice how he always turns the screen so that the edge that he's taping is parallel with his body. So he's not, going around and trying to tape all four sides by moving around the table. He's actually turning the screen. It makes it a little bit more consistent when you tape it. So now that he has all four edges on the inside taped up, he's going to tape along the sides of where the emulsion meets the frame and also the glue. That's going to cover up any of those pinholes that we had. But this is pretty much standard procedure. If you tape up every single screen in this fashion, the chances of getting any type of pinholes or screen breakdowns is pretty minimal. So we pretty much tape just about every screen with 4 strips on the inside and 4 strips on the outside. If we need to add anything else, we can always do that. But I would say 95% of screens you tape are going to look like that. A quick note about taping screens is we want to inspect the edge of this white portion that's sticking to the mesh. We want to inspect that edge to make sure that it has been fully pressed down and that there's no lifted areas or gaps that aren't sticking to the screen. If it's lifted up, you can just press that down with your finger. Any lifted areas can allow ink to get between the tape and the mesh. So we just want to go around each edge and make sure that it's all fully adhered. So I'm going to turn this again. We're going to check the side here. Make sure that all of this is pressed down. Turn it again. And you can see here actually there's a couple bubbles, so we're just gonna push those and make sure that edge is fully sealed so that no ink gets underneath.